This report brought to you by the Richmond Club, where investors and high-growth companies meet.
Hello, I'm Celicia Elias with the Richmond Report. I recently co-authored an article for the Richmond Club on Northern Superior Resources, a gold exploration company with properties in Ontario and Quebec. 3 key factors that sets Northern Superior apart from its peers are quality assets, a seasoned management team, and attractive opportunities. I sat down with Dr. Tom Morris, President and CEO, to learn more. Welcome, Tom. Thank you for joining us today on the Richmond Club Report interview. I wanted to take some time to kind of ask you about the last few quarters. It's been very busy for Northern Superior Resources since you were last here. I was wondering if you can share with me some of the updates.
Yeah, it's a pleasure being here, Celicia, and thank you for the opportunity. You're right, it's been a very busy few quarters for us, actually. Since the last time we've been here, we've been advancing projects as we said we would. I guess of all the things that we've done, the most important thing was to acquire a strategic partner for our TPK property in northwestern Ontario. As you know, it's a large property which is highly prospective. When I say TPK, I need people to think of a camp. So we're talking something of a scale, whether you want to use Val-d'Or or whether you want to use Timmins, it doesn't matter. But the point is, for a junior exploration company like Northern Superior, we need a strategic partner to help us move things forward. So we were very fortunate to get Yamana Gold on board. We just completed our first exploration program with them, which was incredibly successful. We had a mandate to find 1 gold-bearing shear system on 1 part of the property. In fact, we found 8, so that was a bit of a miracle. The second thing we did was we did a financing at the end of 2018, and that facilitated 2 things. A much-needed consolidation of the share price, which was very difficult to do, but absolutely necessary to do going forward. And the second thing was it sets us up to do a core drill program at the end of Q3 of this year on a very important property in west central Quebec, which is our Lac Surprise property. And this is important because we have a neighbor, Yamana Gold, who has made some significant discoveries on structures which resemble very much what we have on part of our Lac Surprise property. So extremely excited to get the opportunity to go there and drill the property, as I said, at the end of Q3.
So some pretty big achievements the last couple of quarters. I think what that leads into is really why investors should invest right now in Northern Superior. What would you say would be the top key reasons?
Well, I think if you take a look at the commodity sectors, we all know it's been pretty brutal over the last few years. Northern Superior is one of the few juniors that's been able to continue exploring on its properties and adding value to those properties. So with the acquirement of a strategic partner in Yamana, with raising a little bit of capital on the markets at the end of 2018, we're continuing that process of adding value to these properties. So when you consider it, we've had 1 core drill program already with very good results. We're going into a 2nd core drill program at the end of Q3, as I mentioned. So we are going to have continuous news flow, doing some exciting exploration and work on these properties. When you look at what we're trading at, which I believe is 14 cents or something today, it's an opportunity really to get involved with a project or projects that have a lot of potential upside and value. So the company, well, we've got great people. As you know, you're only as good as the people around you. I have a great team of technical as well as financial people to drive value into the properties in the company going forward. The properties themselves, all our properties currently staked have the potential to host economic deposits of gold. And then, as I've mentioned, with the opportunity, I've positioned this company very well to take advantage of turnaround of the commodity sector, which I believe is just on the cusp of starting now.
And just reiterating, you said you have a great team, you have the right assets, and you have opportunities ahead for Northern Superior. What can investors look forward to in the next 6 to 12 months? You have mentioned Lac Surprise will get underway in Q through Q4. Are there any other items that you're sort of working on that you could share with investors?
Certainly. From the core drill program at TPK, there is still data that we're chewing through. Obviously, with the drill program, there's an awful lot of information that can be derived from that geoscientific data that you do get from a program. So you can watch for news flow coming out of that as we continue to temper the results that we were able to report on earlier in the year. Surprise, of course, is very important to us, and I'm really looking forward to getting on the ground to that drill program. Currently, as we announced, we're doing a drone-supported airborne mag survey over the property. That's going to help us establish targeting to really help us with the core drill program later on in the year. Going forward from there, we'll be in discussion with Yamana about the next phase of drilling or exploration on the TPK property, so watch for some news flow on that. And then, depending on the results that we get out of the Lac Surprise program, we're hoping to again continue with the drill program on that and develop whatever we find in the first round of drilling. On the other properties, we continue to look for strategic partners. Our Croteau Est property, just north of Lac Surprise in the Chapet-Chibougamau Gold Camp, we already have a defined resource on that, and we know where the gold is in the system. But again, like TPK, we do need a partner to help us with a sustained program to help realize the value in that. So we'll be looking for a strategic partner for that particular property, and I think as you see the price of gold continue to do what it's doing and the interest in commodities continuing to go where it's going in a positive way, I'm quite confident we're going to find a partner for that one as well.
So lots of news flow for investors to look forward to.
I think so.
Well, thank you for coming in and giving us an update on Northern Superior Resources.
You're very welcome, Salisha. Thank you.
For more information on Northern Superior Resources, please log on to www.nsuperior.com or www.richmondclub.com. Or to learn more about undervalued high-growth opportunities, please subscribe to our channel below.
If you enjoyed this video, please let us know. You've been watching the Richmond Club Report. If you've just come across this channel, please feel free to like and subscribe. I'm sure you'll find a lot of interesting and lucrative investment and trading ideas around here. We'll see you again soon on the next video. Cheers, guys. Have an amazing and profitable day.